welcome to This Witch Knits. My name is Nina and I am a knitter, sewer, crocheter, all-round crafter from a stone's throw away from Loch Lomond in the west coast of Scotland. Welcome to my channel. This vlog is up every Wednesday morning, but no today, because today I decided that I was going to vlog on my GoPro. I've been getting my bathroom done for the past couple of days, so just to explain that. Bathroom's been getting done the past couple of days, so I've been locked in the kitchen with the dogs for like 2 days, and it's all done now, but still hasn't been all cleaned yet, which I need to do, because today I decided to take the dogs up the woods, to take them up the woods for their walk. Susan wouldn't come back, he was playing up, I was coming back, so then I was going to film this podcast and then get it edited, no problem whatsoever, and get it up. No, that all changed because I have a GoPro, and GoPro don't maintain the GoPro studio, and I have to use that to take the fisheye, so you're not looking as if you're in a fishbowl, everything's all distorted, and I need to take that out so that I can put it into my actual editing software to edit it. I couldn't get the fisheye out. All day, I have spent all day until about half an hour ago, and I think it's about 10 o'clock at night now. So this will be up today. Oh yes it will, but it will just be unedited, and it's, you know, to have a lovely wee intro, and so I can't put anything together because I've got an iPhone 12 mini, and since I got this phone I'm not able to just film on here, put it onto my software and edit it like I could do previously. It's all been changed. I don't know whether it's iPhone that's changed things or the updated software. My husband said it's phone. I think it's software. I think it could be a bit of both. I don't know. But when I put it into my editing suite, the audio comes over and the video doesn't. So I'm done. I am not a techie person at all. I've got lipstick on my tea and everything. That's it. Anyway, I've got a gorgeous Palo Santo burning. I've just saged myself, inhaled, like so I'm in a bit of a happier place than I was half an hour ago. Let's just say the sage works. So you've lasted nearly 3 minutes and I haven't showed you anything yet. Normally I jump straight in. So I have some sewing and whips to show you. I have no finished knitting items, but I love a good whip. Oh, do you know life, a right good whip in me. Right, good. I love whips. Doesn't matter what the size is, love them. Love all of them. Oh yeah. But I've got some finished bags that I made yesterday while I was stuck in my kitchen and my bathroom was getting done. So, right, so Georgie the Jungle Bag, I'm going to go straight in and show you first. All I did was add a strap onto this because I just felt as if it was a bit big and it's easier just to get the straps on, isn't it? Like if I'm knitting down the stairs, I usually come up with a whole load of stuff up the stairs, so sling my bag on my arm and up I go. So I like a bags, and most bags you get have got straps in them, although some of my bags haven't, which is also okay. So Georgie the Jungle, he's already on my Etsy shop. Now it's just comes with a strap. So I love hairs. I love hairs. Hairs are just amazing. Hairs and crows, I love them. I've got hairs everywhere. I'm just sitting here looking at my hairs because I'm up in my bedroom. So I made a couple of hair bags, although I have made quite a few hair bags recently and they've all gone. So these are just a different style just now. So I've got this big beast here. This one comes with a thin sturdy strap and it's zipped. It's a greys. Of course I can't get it open because I'm going to show you. So it's like, there we go. I must have just caught something in it. So it's a big zip. It has just plain lining and it has no pocket. I don't always put pockets in my bags. Most of them kind of, I'm 50-50 really. 50-50 with the pockets. I don't use my pockets in my bags. I have wee purse type, wee tinier bags that I use, that I put all my notions into. So I have a few of them, and I've got needles and, you know, progress keepers and stitch markers, blah blah, and all these, and I just swap them out into all the bags. So I don't always do it. I am going to be adding different things onto the bags, but however, for now, this is it. So I've got this big bag here. It's huge, a massive big great sweater project will do fabulous in that, or a big shawl. And I have got this gorgeous here. So we've got this one too. He comes with plain lining and no pocket either. So a great couple of big bags for your sweater projects or your big shawl projects. Right, now that is it. That's all the finished objects I've got. That's it. I've just had a busy few days where I've not really been knitting a lot. I was knitting in the car the other day, but that was on something else, and I'll show you that. Right, I decided to look at how many whips I had. I thought I'd only had about 2, 3 a push. But no, Nina, no. I had more than that. She did. The first one that I've totally forgotten all about was this one. Excuse me if you heard that. Shouldn't have drinking podcast at the same time. So this is Frog and Cass. This is Frog and his wee pal Tory. So I'm doing Frog. I don't know if you can remember me doing him, sharing him. No. So there we go. He's unfinished, and I'm finishing him this over the next few days. He's got one knee to the front and one knee to the back, just because I felt like doing something different. No, I've obviously just started picking up stitches in the wrong place. Didn't even notice. I can't even remember when I noticed, but I noticed. So he's got his wee mouth here, and he's got horror eyes. Wait till I show you his horror eyes. Oh my goodness, I can't find them for looking now. He's got these, I made his wee horror eyes, and he looks awful in them. Absolutely. Where are they? Look, we can see them. And this is me following the pattern, but obviously, you know, we're all different. Our tensions are different, we're not different. I mean, you wouldn't like to give that to your rain, would you? Blinking nightmares. I don't know if I'm going to keep these eyes or not, but however, my wee granddaughter's already had a zombie bunny off me. Oh, it started off lovely, but it just didn't end up that. Now it's called the zombie bunny. Right, so that's my wee froggy. That's my whip number 1. Whip number 1. So wait, I'm just going to zip this bag up. This is another wee bag I made with hairs. I put some of them in the shop and they sold out like that as well. Right, what's in this project? Another hair bag I done. So this is a baby cardigan. This is a baby cardigan that's just, it's not got a name on the pattern, it's just a snuggly, sirdar snuggly pattern. Just knit purl, these wee purl bits here, and I'm really not enjoying it. I'm really not enjoying it. So that's not going to be getting touched forever. Maybe again at some point. But no anytime soon. Don't know what it is. I used to knit baby things to come out my ears and it never bothered me, but see when you start knitting in the round, you can't be doing with this baby, flat knitting stuff. You feel as if like you've knitted one cardigan and you've done the back, and then you've got to do the 2 sides, and it's like, well, I'm done. Like, I'm finished with this cardigan now. Like, I'm over it. Like, that's it. So whip number 2. So this is whip number 3. I thought I had knitted more of this. Obviously not. I'm going to have to leave it up here in my bedroom, because I do like to come up here and knit at night. I can just get peace for the dogs, because my collie, oh my god, he just wants you to play ball with him all the time, and it's all day and all night when he's no sleeping. As soon as he wakes up, it's ball in the mouth. So typical collie. So this is a Vagaland mix by Alison Randall. She is Fair Isle Knitting on Instagram, and I've knitted loads of these. I've knitted 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th pair. And I love them. She has got amazing Fair Isle knitting patterns out. This one I've done 2 in the blue colour that's in the pattern. Wait, I'll show you the pattern. So that's the pattern. So I've done 2 using the same yarn she did for this, and my girls have got them. I've had a black pair that I've kept myself. I've done a kind of purpley pair with her other Fair Isle mitts that she's got. And I'm now on to the brown one because I've got a big brown Borg teddy bear coat and I love it, and I just fancied having brown mitts to go with it. Just cause. So this was, I bought loads of Shetland spindrift. So, right, these are staying up here because I'll knit these up here. I'll watch my Chicago Fire while I knit these. So this will stay up here. I'm trying not to, I'm very aware of how much of the day I've wasted, which is the whole day. I haven't even hoovered. I need to hoover every day because of my dog, and I haven't done nothing. My husband came in and he got whatever went in the oven for dinner. That was it. Because I just scunnered. I am not a fan of technology today. Not today. No. Right, anyway. I'm not going to say too much about the Vagabond mitts because I did go into detail about them last week's video. And I did with the cardigan last week. But Frog and Cast, I love wee Froggy. So I will finish him for next week. That is a definite. Right, let me go on to this other. What is in here? Right, this is a pair of socks. This is just a pair of plain vanilla socks. It's been lying like this for, I don't know, the longest time. This was yarn that I had dyed. It was Pixie something, and it was sock sets. It was one of the first sock sets I'd done. It was a nurse in the practice that I used to work in. She'd bought them for her wee auntie to do her some socks, and an auntie sadly passed away. So I said, right, give me the yarn and I'll make your socks for you. But she's not in a rush, but I want to get these done within the next few days. Because this is only one, so I'm nearly done. This is me just about to do the toe, and I can get the other one cast on and get her all cozied up for autumn. So yeah, I love that. I'm sure I wrote down the recipe for it, which I'm glad about because I really liked that yarn. It was just very, very variegated, but I loved the colours. And I know exactly what I've done looking at it now. I know exactly how I've done it. It's funny that anybody else looking at it, they'd be like, that's just whatever, but you know it's like building up anything, isn't it? You know your build up stages, you know what colours you used and all that. So, right. So I'm going to knit them. As I said, it was plain vanilla. I've got the measurements of her feet, and I think it was 53 stitches, cuffed down, and that was plain enough. I'm trying to make this a quick video since it's like whatever after 10 at night and I need to chill out. Right, so let me see what's in here. Right, there's another story. Wait till I get my sock locker so I can show you. So yes, you guessed it, it's some socks. So this was the socks I was knitting in the car the other day on my way over to, well, when I just seen both my daughters on Sunday. So this is my in-car knits. Right, so this next yarn, when I left the practice, which I'll come no go into that story, I'm sure I've went into that story before, but I left the practice at the end of January and I was given flowers, and I'm not really a flowers person. I love sunflowers, so I'll buy sunflowers, put them in my house, but I'm not really, like, I won't just buy bunches of flowers. I'd rather have a plants, as I'm sure you have seen in my other videos. So when the flowers were still flowered, but they weren't quite wilting, but they were just not as fresh as they were. Excuse me again. That's the thing with editing, you can't cut these bits out. I decided that I was going to get well prepared, and then I boiled all the boiled all the other words, the flowers in the big pot, and then I soaked my yarn. So the yarn came out that kind of, it's like a beigey pinky salmony colour, and then all I did was add, so that's all the natural dyeing in it, but I mean obviously I ruined it by adding just a wee tiny sprinkling of the acid dye, pink acid dye, just to give it this. And it's lovely, and I'm glad I did because that's how it turned out. So how pretty is that? So I'm quite a sentimental old soul. So it just means that every time I look at that, I'll just remember all the lovelies that I worked with in the practice. I miss it, and I don't. It's just one of the kind of things, you know. I do miss working for the NHS though, but after being so unwell for the whole of 2020, the whole of 2021, losing my years here, I needed a break. And working in a private practice, you can't just like go on the sick for a couple of months like you can with a normal NHS job, because in the NHS you get paid for like first 6 months full pay, the next 6 months half pay, or something like that. And then you don't lose your job automatically. If you need to be off longer than a year, you get no pay, but you still have your job. But I couldn't do that in a private practice. You just can't do it. And there was quite a few people left at the same time. Although, you know, that had nothing to do with any of the decisions that I made. But I just couldn't do it. So I left. And now I feel better. And now I want a job. I enjoy all the things I do, don't get me wrong. I haven't turned it into like a full-time job, and I probably could. So we'll see. But anyway, so every time I look at these, I don't know, now I'm like, oh, at first I was like, oh, remember all the girls that I worked with, but now I'm like, oh, remember 2021 when I was in the well, that was the flowers I got. Now I've got to have to my wear them. What have I done? Right, anyway, so, and that was so proudly displayed on the sock blocker that I made myself at Mr. Pumpkin and a witch's hat, because I love everything Halloween and witchy and pumpkin-y and all that stuff. Right, so that's another whip. Now I'm lost. I've forgotten what's in what bag and what's staying up here and what's going back downstairs. I've got a big knitting corner and I've got a sewing room. I'm taking over the house and I've got knitting everywhere. I've even got knitting in the kitchen, knitting in my sewing room, knitting in the living room, knitting in my bedroom. My poor husband. Like, it's a shame. Do I care though? Right, whip. Oh, right, I found another whip that I had to put in the video earlier. My Anna Maisie, hold on, wait at this. Anil Maisie. Right, so I've still only got the one sock done. The only reason why I hadn't put any more in this, because I need to get more yarn. It'll not be the same shade, but I don't care. I don't even care. And it's a drops. It's like a drops Aran. Drops Nepal. So I just need to see if I can try and get this. So that's the cuff. I just need to see if I can try and get this colour, or as close to it as I possibly can. So that I'm not in a rush to do it. That actually doesn't take that long because it is Aran. It just knits up pretty quick. And this is in my big hair bag. So I'd made a few of these bags. And they just sold before I even got them on Etsy. So right, it's not bad. That's 18 minutes. Like, I don't know what I was talking about earlier, because it took me ages to get through the whips. I think every whip I had a story, and then I had a story in between the stories. So you'll be glad that didn't work, really. You should have probably gave up by now. But I love a good whip. I mean, honestly, I love it. See, when I'm scrolling through, because you have loads of videos and you can't watch all of them, right? You really can. You just don't have time. So you scroll through, and the minute I see anything that says whips, that's the one I watch. I love whips, because I don't know why. Because I just do. I think it makes me feel better a wee bit, maybe secretly. Right, this is a crochet whip, right? And this is one thing I did say earlier. Is there such a thing as a crochet whip? Because usually when you're doing crochet, it's a lifelong project. Well, at least it feels like a lifelong project, right? Oh, yawning, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, it's because it's past my bedtime. Right, this whip. I've got a crochet blanket on the go. I've got 2 crochet blankets on the go. One I started maybe 4 years ago. One I started maybe 2 years ago. And I've got this crochet whip. Right, this is Bunting. This is Boho Bunting by Emma S. Scott. Or Emma and Scott. I don't know. Is that Emma S. Scott or Emma and Scott? I don't know. Because the E is joined onto the S, it looks like a name. So it's either Emma and Scott or it's Emma S. Scott. But anyway, that's it. It's a Boho Bunting and I love it. I love it, darling. So this is the bunting that I started over a year ago. And it's to go into my sewing room. So I've got 2 white and I think I held them double, right? Because look at the size of them to that. Is it the same size? Or did I just make it bigger? Maybe I just used a bigger crochet hook. Right, hold on a wee second here, because is this even the same yarn? I'm beginning to doubt myself. Wait a minute. They never had, see, I noticed drops never have like names. No, it's Drops Paris. Right, so I cannot explain why that's nearly the same size, but that's flimsy and that's not, and that's not. So I obviously done something. I done something and I don't know what. But anyway, the rest of it's all come out. Maybe I did use a smaller needle or something. I don't know what I've done. I'm not even going to sit here and try and figure it out. Right, so I've got 2 white anyway. I'll probably use them for each end of the bunting. And I've got this kind of rose gold or kind of pinky colour. And it's like an electric blue or cobalt, maybe, whatever way you want to look at it. I've got these other colours. I've got lilac. And it's a different colour of pink, and this mustard. So I thought that would be lovely. I thought that would be a lovely combination. A bunting to go in my sewing room to make it all lovely. So I will eventually get round. The sewing room is kind of funny. It's a funny shape. So that bunting's really, really nice. So I might actually work on that. I might leave that out as well and do a square a day or triangle a day. And then maybe in a few weeks I'll have all the bunting done that I need to do, because I'm kind of went off crocheting now. I've only crocheted for years, never knitted anything for years, like, honestly, for about 6 years, constantly crocheting, and it's just sickened me. I know all you crocheters and they're watching this and you'll be like, what? How can that even be? But I did. I'm just kind of sickened myself with it. It's like anything, isn't it? Like, you can lose your knitting mojo, you can use your crocheting mojo, and I've just lost my crochet mojo. That's it, crochet mojo. Right, my last whip. Keeping this sweet, keeping it quick, getting in there, no moaning, no nothing, and I've got a ranunculus. I've got a ranunculus. Nina's late to the party as usual. I was never bothered about doing a ranunculus. I used to look at them and think, oh, it's good. But do you know, everybody does everything all at the one time. See, if a new partner comes, it's like everybody's talking about it, and I'm just like, oh my God. And I don't want to join in the bandwagon. Very rarely will I jump on a new pattern, unless I absolutely love it. I mean, it's not that I'm saying I didn't love this, but, you know, I wasn't that fussed about doing it. But see, since doing it, I really like it. So I have done this using Yak Silk DK weight undyed. and it's a gorgeous colour. It's just such a natural, gorgeous, lovely colour, and it's very soft, and it'll drape. It will drape. It will drape. So I love how this has turned out. I've got it where it's kind of just, to be honest, like, so there's my shoulders, and so this is my hips, so it's kind of below my hips now, to be honest. Actually, I'll just stop, because this grows, this yarn blocks out, and there'll be a lot of stretch in that, and I didn't want it too long. I actually wanted it a wee bit shorter than that, but I'm not unpicking it. So what I'll do, I was wondering why I was like, why have I only got that left? That'll be why. So what I'll do is I'll just do the rib, and the rib isn't that big anyway, and if it is, I'll just make it small rib, and then I can get it blocked. I can get the sleeves done, so I have got that for the sleeves. But what I was thinking, originally I wanted to make long sleeves because I really like long sleeves, but I think I'll just do it. Do you ever just do this and it comes like all sorts of stuff wrapped around? I swear I'm going to pull out a cat and a dog at this bag soon as well. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if it's like donuts or something. But so anyway, I've got this for the sleeves, and I thought I would just do 3/4 length sleeves. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? I mean, there's no harm. I'm going to split this so that I've got even amount of yarn for each sleeve, and then if I want to go longer, I've got enough yarn, then I can do it. But I'll make up my mind. So my thing is, I'll maybe go for some 3/4 length sleeve, just cause. So yeah, this is an homunculus. I did go into a lot of explanations about this last week, so I'm not going to speak too much on it, other than to say I really enjoyed it. What I am thinking about doing though, so just there's the pattern. I'm sure you've all done it. I'm sure you've all got the pattern, because I'm always late to the party. Always. I went for the wide neck. So I don't know what it's going to be like. I need to get these tubey things, and somebody was telling me about them, and I'm sure I've got them in my Amazon basket. My save for later. Don't know what the size of your save for later is, but my save for later's huge. Don't even get me started on my wish list. So I need to get this tubey thing so that I can put it in and then try things on without losing my stitches. So my next one, I'm definitely going to do another one of these because I really enjoyed it, and I was thinking about doing it in a lace weight in black. Now maybe a lace weight, no mohair, because I can't be doing with that. But just a lace weight in black. It looks like a lights went out, doesn't it? It was awful bright a minute ago, and then it just looks like a lights went somewhere, but the lights are all on. That's just so strange. You just need to tell me if you see any orbs, because usually in this bedroom we get a lot of spooky goings on. Oh, I'll tell you that in a minute. Give me a wee second. So I'm going to do a lace weight in black, because I like to wear a lot of black and grey. So that's my whips. That is my whips, other than crochet blankets. That is my whips, and I'm casting nothing else on. Look, what have I done with the yarn now? I'm casting nothing else on until I have at least reduced these bags considerably, because I'm fed up with it. Well, I say that anyway. That's my plans. That's my plans. So I hope you're still with me. If you're with me, give me a wee thumbs up, or just a I'm still here in the comments, just so that I know. I never get comments. I'd love it. I love it if people could just, even if you just give me a couple of comments, give me a wee thumbs up if you like any part of the video, even if it's only the bag I showed you. Like it. That's how I build my channel. I know I don't have many viewers or followers right now, but I do plan on changing that. That's why my videos will be out every week. That's why I've been so consistent each week, and that's why I'm being so determined today that I'm doing something and getting a video out. It's not how I would like to set it up, and I hope it goes up okay, and I hope you're enjoying it okay. But don't be surprised if you see some flying orbs, and I don't mean dust. I don't mean dust, right? See, for all you folk, it's just are non-believers, right? I know the difference between dirt and orbs, right? So I used to do unique makeup, and I used to have my dressing table over there that's got my altar and everything on it. But I used to have all my makeup there, and my mirror, because of that's where the window is. You do my live videos, look at my mascara, you know. And people were always saying to me, look at the amount of orbs you've got. And I do have another channel that's Nina Hay Goddess Diaries, and that's more my witchy stuff. If you just want to go over there and give me a wee plug for that as well, give me a wee follow over there. I haven't done too much on it, to be honest. I've put stuff up and taken stuff down and made some videos private, so there's not a lot on it, but that will change. However, back to the knitting. No, even knitting, back to the spooky stuff. So anyway, so I would make videos for over there and make videos for like my live videos, and people would always say, look at the amount I was like, they would be like that, the orbs zooming up here. Now we've had loads of spooky goings on in here. There was Graham's office, there's only 2 rooms on this floor. One's Graham's office that he's using as a home office now, and then in here. And I was in here one day and I could hear Graham shouting, Nina. And I was like, what is it? And I was like, Nina. So what is it? And I walked out and he wasn't in his room, and I'm shouting, Graham. And then I remembered that he wasn't even in the house, he was away to work. He was away into the office in Glasgow. So we've had a few of that, and we've had Graham, like my voice, getting mimicked to shout on Graham. And we had it to my son, Kieran, as well. He would come out and go, what? And I'd be like, what? He'd be like, you just shouted on me. Like, no, I didn't. So we would get, but it's been quite quiet now that I've said that, obviously. It's not going to be quiet. If we're down the stairs, the dogs get spooked out and freaked out all the time. And then they jump up on us and they're just terrified. Then we get the footsteps walking in this room, because my living room's directly below it, and the footsteps walking across. Sometimes it's just like, you know, it's not the floorboard. You can tell the difference between floorboards creaking and footsteps, right? It's footsteps. And then you can hear them coming down the stairs. It's just random things. But it's a nice energy. It's in the house. It's not a scary energy. And I like sage constantly and bless my house every day, and, you know, and lift up the vibration of the house. So it's not anything untoward. And whoever it is, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother Graham. So bothers the dogs now and again. But I think they're maybe winding the dogs up. I think that's what they're doing. So sometimes we'll also get a knock. We'll get a knock on the door as well, and then they'll go away. So if you are watching this tonight, I'm sorry. Have I freaked you out with my spooky stories? But however, thank you for joining me tonight. I am sorry it wasn't up during the day for them who does follow me more frequently. I hope you enjoy watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed looking at all my whips. Still don't know what I'm going to work on first. I think I'll just have to just pick a couple back. I don't know you, but I get so bored. My bags will go up on Etsy. I enjoy really sewing as well. I love sewing. And I am just so glad that you're just joining me. I'm going to do a wee bit more vloggy type videos as well, because I really do enjoy vlogs, and I'm always out and about. A wee moth. I need to get my lavender bag and throw lavender at it. Get off my stuff. That's the trouble being right away up in the rafters. My window's shut as well, so it must have come in before I closed it. So yeah, I'll do some more vloggy videos because I enjoy that. Enjoyed doing that more on my other channel as well, so I'll do a mixture. But however, thank you for joining me, and please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And if you didn't enjoy any of it, give me a wee thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So if you're still here, then I've not done a bad job. Anyway, thank you very much. I will be so much more organised for next week's, where it will be up on Wednesday morning. And I tell you, it will be up around about 9 o'clock next Wednesday morning. I will have it filmed either the Monday or the Tuesday. and it will be up. I cannot say that it will be edited because I just am a tech phobe and it's just not working. But it doesn't matter. It's not like I need to cut loads of bits out anyway, in my opinion. So thank you for watching me, and have a lovely night. If you're watching tonight, thank you. Good night.